Hey everybody, welcome to Springford's Gymnasium, where the Springford Rams are hosting the Boyertown Bears in a fantastic wrestling match. Along with Dave Pence, I'm Bill Culp. And Dave, we got a great matchup tonight between two rivalries, and they haven't really been playing, competing against a lot of Pac-10 opponents. Springford 2-0, Boyertown 1-1 right now.
Yeah, definitely. This is a key matchup in early on in the pack season, as the Springford comes in here 2-0. Boyertown's 1-1. Each beat Methacton, and Boyertown, its only loss coming to Owen J. Roberts, which is also a powerhouse within the pack in the wrestling. So this is an important matchup here for Springford to keep their ranks among the undefeated in the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
Yeah, as you said, Boyertown losing against Owen J. Roberts. Right now, looking at the Pac-10 standings, it looks like, and even looking ahead, Dave, it's pretty much looks like it's made for Springford up against Owen J. Roberts for those finals. But as you mentioned, Boyertown they're looking at third, projected to be third. So this is not a match they could take lightly tonight.
Yeah, so you have Louis Carbajal's coming in. He's going to start off here with the 195 weight class. He comes into this season with a 10-10 record, and hopefully he's going to continue that and get on the winning side of that record and get Springford off to a good start here in the match.
Yeah, and he's getting kind of a break here tonight, Dave, because it doesn't have to go up against Jacob Miller, who's number one in districts. He's going up tonight against Anthony Bauer, who's taken Miller's spot tonight for some reason. I don't know if he's injured or not, but so nice to face not the number one in the district. So hopefully he can walk away here, Lewis, with some points.
And he goes in to sweep the leg here and trying to get control. And he is able, nope, the ref did not award any points at this point yet.
There he got control there, Dave.
Down there
2 points.
2-point takedown for Carbajal. You can
Nice.
see now he'll just try to ride him, get that hand control, see if he can, get him on his back and pick up some more points here in the early period for himself and for the first match of the night.
Yeah, as you said, he wants to try to keep him down. He doesn't want him to get the leverage or let Bauer here get control as he's up 2-0. Doesn't want to reverse that and get a point or two.
Yeah, once we get up to, some of these, don't get me wrong, these guys are all incredible athletes that can move extremely well, but in the higher weight class, it's not as more about the power for sure. And you can see these two guys spend a lot of time in the weight room and a lot of power exhibited here, and a lot of energy in the early going of this match. We have 30 seconds left in the first period.
Quick for their size. And Dave, don't be, those viewers at home, it's only 2 minutes, and we were saying that's a long 2 minutes out there. That's a lot of exertion. A lot of energy out there. Pretty quick for their size. He's doing a nice job keeping him down there, Dave. Not even letting him think about getting up as he's trying to get that arm bar down low. Coach Seisloff there.
This is where in the late in the period you don't want to give up any easy points on an escape. And Carbajal did a nice job there of riding him out to end the first period, and he takes the early lead with 2-0. And he's going to take, I believe he's going to choose the down position here.
Yes,
and
he
there
is.
He goes.
Which strategically, I was saying before the match is there, Dave, I think that's a good move because you get up. And there you go. Right off the bat, he gets a point. Gets 2 points.
Yeah, 2 points on the reversal there. And you can see they're just quick off the whistle. It was a good job there by Carbajal. And now he's going to look to really gain control of this match. And, again, good wrist control, good riding time. He's able to just stay with him and keep control of this match.
That does not look fun, does it? Not for Boyertown. Not for Bauer there. That just looks like I would just get so frustrated. But really nice job by Lewis there. He's still holding on to a 4-0 lead. With a little over a minute 15 here left to go. He's definitely got control here, Dave.
Yep, and you can see he's just exhibiting patience. He's okay with taking control here, waiting for Bowers to do something, and, he's going to counter it. And he's good patience going for the arm bar. Is unable to get it. He's trying to roll him over on his back.
You made a good point there. You said he's showing patience. Why is it so important not to try to just make the ending move there?
Yeah, you don't want to do too much. Next thing you know, you're going to get caught. He's get a reversal. Next thing you know, you're end up on the back. And things happen real fast in wrestling if you're not careful. And you can see the ultimate control. He has a half Nelson, and he's
Oh,
going to
there
get
it
him
is,
over.
Dave.
And see if he can get him here. Come on. Oh, and he got him. He gets the fall.
Nice. Beautiful pin.
Good start for Springford. Carbajal gets his team on the board real early with the fall. Gets the Springford Rams 6 points on the fall.
Yeah, and you called that, Dave. Absolutely. He was just showing absolute patience there and waiting for the move as he kind of, for Boyertown, Bauer tried as best he can to kind of make a move because he knew he was in trouble. And what did Lewis did? He just waited patiently, made his move, and got the pin. As you said, Springford up 6-0 here in that first match.
All right, we have Jimmy Albert for Springford taking on
Jacob Saunders here today.
Jacob Saunders, correct, at the 220 weight class. And Jacob Saunders comes into this as a senior, 16-6. And I'd have to look up Jimmy Albert's record here, but again, this is the 220 weight class.
Good experience here as he's wrestling in the Pac-10. Springford getting a nice 6 cushion lead. Just trying to gain control. Both are trying to feel each other out here. In the center of the ring, as we can see.
Yeah, this will be
getting
James
that
Albert.
feel right now. They're feeling each other out here, Dave, trying to see. Again, that patience, so key.
On the season, Jimmy Albert, he doesn't have his record, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is his first varsity match of the season. So he's going to be out here looking to get on the get his record and hopefully continue wrestling at the varsity level. So obviously he's doing something right to earn a starting spot tonight for the varsity.
Yeah, they look at their legs, Dave. I mean, how important are legs in wrestling?
Everything's important. And power everywhere. These guys are in the weight room. They're working hard every single day. Trying to keep their weight, trying to keep their strength, eating right. As you can see here, good struggle early on, trying to get the double leg, trying to get in tight, but he's unable to.
Almost had it
defensive wrestling there for Boyertown Sounder on that one to be able to hold off the takedown.
Definitely a nice aggressive move.
Yeah, good exhibition of balance by both wrestlers in that little sequence there, and just the amount of energy that's needed in order to maintain this and even just stay upright is exhausting. You can see both wrestlers here early in the first period, a real good battle going on, and Saunders for Boyertown is going to take the down position. Yeah,
even exhibiting the like you said, the patience. It's just, you got 2 minutes, and you want to sometimes press because the 2 minutes, it goes by a little faster than you think. Not for them, but for us it does. But 2 minutes, you don't have much time. And
right, Saunders gets 1 point and escape there. I'm sorry, he was awarded 2 points.
Yep.
So Albert just needs to, just keep his composure here. Look to get a good shot in a leg, see if he can get a takedown and even this match back up.
I don't know if he could see him. I don't know if Springford paid their bills.
Yeah, the lights are on the dim side tonight. Yeah. I'm having a hard time reading my my notes and stat sheet up here in the crow's nest as we have a good vantage point.
I didn't know if they were going to put on a strobe light, some Barry White or something here, Dave. Give us candles. It's a good match. 2-0 right now. Springford looking to get on the board. Patiently waiting. And again, that's the key, is when to strike, when to make that move. And you got to make it count. It's all about leverage.
And you can see here, each of the coaches are, they talk to him constantly during the match. They know the wrestler's tendencies, know what their individual strengths are. As he shoots, Saunders takes the leg, and they are out, so no points are awarded here. But you can just see how quick he shot on the leg there for the takedown. Albert needs to be ready here. He got 34 seconds left in the second period. And here he goes and tries to shoot the leg. He's able to get him, and on good takedown by Albert.
Up, Dave. Don't want to let them back up. And as you said, these kids know each other. They've basically grown up together in each other's programs. And as you said, the scouting system, I know Coach Seisloff, Coach Landis there, all week working on different moves because, they're preparing for each of the individual match. Nice job there with the takedown.
Yeah, good job by Albert, too. Keep him down. You don't want to give up any points.
Nice.
You know, once he had that takedown with like 27 seconds left in that period, he did a good job of riding him and taking control as he chooses the down position here, and he can escape and hopefully be able to take control of this match in the last 2 minutes of the period. And this is the time where all that training and all that working out is beneficial, because right now you are just flat out gassed.
So I was just going to say, they don't even get a snack break in between these minutes. I mean, it starts up right away. It's basically choose top or bottom. I mean, unbelievable, the endurance. And I'll tell you what, Dave, even from high school, I see some of these kids here at Springford when I come up and work out. The amount of time and the energy they exert during practice is absolutely phenomenal. It really is.
No points
awarded. Steps out.
Down to a minute 28. And again, Albert's looking for that first varsity win of the season. Hopefully they'll be able to pull through.
Be a good win. And Saunders got a good record, Dave.
Yeah, Boyertown, Saunders, he gave him the escape there. He chose the upright position. So it's going to come down to who can get a takedown, and Albert is going to have to do some defensive wrestling here as we're closing in on the last minute of this match. So he's going to have to be quick on his feet, because he knows at some point Saunders is going to have to go for the takedown.
And that's the thing, though, Dave. Do you be aggressive, or do you kind of wait for him to make the move, Saunders to make the move and make a mistake? Decision time here with about 50 seconds left.
Yeah, the thing that we don't know is we don't know how Albert's feeling right now. Does he feel like he has some energy left in the tank to take that offensive? Does he feel his opponent's a little bit worn out and he doesn't really have to take that offensive?
Yeah, as you said, sometimes experience.
The Boyertown Saunders, he's going to have to go for a takedown, as he has Albert in a little bit of trouble, and he's going to try to get out, and he does. That actually saved Albert. He was able to get out of the circle, and now they're going to go upright.
Gave him 1 point there. Springford up 3-2, so looking for his first win. Want to keep him down here, Dave, 30 seconds.
He has to fight him off. And
Saunders really doing a nice job.
He has control with 22 seconds left. Can Albert have enough energy
to hold him off? Look at him straining with his legs, everything he's got. Listen to his teammates, Dave. Look at the teammates just cheering him on for his first
Albert
victory.
Gets the 2 points for the takedown, so Albert is going to hold on to this match. Great job there. Great show of will by Jimmy Albert, and is able to win the match for Springford here.
Wow, Coach Seisloff real happy with that win. Again, coming down, Dave. He's down 2-0 right off the bat. Get 5 points right off for his first victory. Great job. Congratulations to that young man.
Yeah, Jimmy Albert, that's a nice job, and that gives his Rams 3 more points and gives overall score. Rams take an early 9-0 lead in the first 2 matches of the evening. And that has to energize his teammate, seeing Albert getting out there and getting his first victory of the season.
We got the heavyweights now, Dave. Here we go with Robert Terra versus Sean Brogan.
Yeah, Sean Brogan comes in 13-3 on the year, and Terra for Boyertown comes in at 6-8. And this, again, you just want to keep the momentum going for Springford as it just feeds over there on the sideline. You can see that Albert's teammates, after he got that takedown to seal the match, really got him energized. Everybody was up on their feet on the sideline, and just gives everybody some juice.
I was going to say, how much do you really think, basically this wrestler comes in, sees that they're up 9-0, sees 2 victories from the previous. You think that gives him a little bit of a boost and allows him to be a little bit more aggressive than he'd like to, or?
I think they're disciplined enough to know that they need to stay with their strength and stay with what's got them to this point all season long. As you can see him going for the takedown here. And each good head position there, way to fight it off by Terra for Boyertown, as looked like Brogan was going to be able to get the takedown, and then
thought his arm was going to come out there. His shoulders.
A lot of force, a lot of torque on these wrestlers, and it just shows you the flexibility, and again that conditioning comes into play.
That's 285 pounds of force at least, right there. As we take a look at Albert there, he's getting a high five of his teammates over there on the bench. Nice little drink, well deserved. Right now with 25 seconds left in this match, 0-0. So right now feeling each other out there, Dave. How important do you think it is to strike first, get those points first?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is important, especially, we're winding down here in the first period, and it just nobody feels confident enough to shoot on the leg. They're respecting each other's power, and, it's just been, we're looking at them upright, battling a lot of hand checking, a lot of control for the wrist. I mean, it still takes a lot of energy. They're putting a lot of force on each other, and as Tara will take the upright position for Boyertown, and hopefully Brogan will be able to get an escape here early on in the second period, get an early lead. And there he has it.
So he gets a 2 for getting out of that there, Dave. 2 points. 2-0 lead. So there's that little first strike. As Brogan, the junior, here at Springford, try to capitalize off of that 2 and add some more points to this. Boyertown trying to keep his balance. Brogan wants to keep him in. Desperately, try to go for the takedown there. Unsuccessful. Again, both staying high here, Dave. Both staying high. I haven't seen anybody go for the legs. It's pretty hard to go when you're 285, go for somebody's legs and take them down that way, though, because you got some big legs out there.
Brogan certainly has the height advantage, but just by looking, though, I think probably pretty even in weight. As you can see, these guys are really, really teeing off and exerting a lot of energy out here. And I think this might play into Brogan's advantage, where he's going to wear his opponent down and possibly get a takedown here late in the second period. As it looks like the Boyertown wrestler might not be in as good a condition as Brogan. Brogan is certainly well seasoned. He's in his first year of varsity wrestling, but is posting a really good mark at 13-3, which is really respectable considering the opponents that he's had so far early going in this wrestling season.
Yeah, this league is tough. The Pac-10 is known, be a powerhouse of wrestling, so it really is impressive, especially in Pennsylvania. You know that as Coach Seislov get in those directions.
The tournaments that they've been in, they're going against teams like Upper Darby, Pennsbury, Wissahickon down at the Abington Duels, Cumberland County Classic. So they're up against top-notch wrestling programs. So if you're producing a winning record at this weight class, you're doing something. You're doing okay for yourself.
They had a nice bounce back here, Dave. They just beat CB East 54-15. And when I'm saying the bounce back is because they lost to Council Rock just before that's 45, almost flipped around 45-15. Unaccustomed for Springford because they've really been rolling this year. As he keeps him down. Does a nice job. Let's see what he does here.
Tara's looking to end this one.
It's a lot of weight on top of you there, Dave.
There
it is. He got
another 6 from Springford.
Wow.
Springford off to an incredible start here in this match. They're up 15-0 after the first 3 matches, and this is boding well for the host Rams tonight for sure.
And Dave, you called it actually. You almost gave us that preview. You kind of said that, basically that, Brogan was going to, it looked like he was wearing him down. He was just wearing him down, all that weight, and then all of a sudden he striked and got him. Look at this, Dave. We go from the
big
David guys
is going up against
tough little guys.
Dominic Ortlip. And Dominic Ortlip comes in he's just a freshman wrestling the 106 weight class. He's coming in with a record of 8-10, and he's going against Cade David. Heiser Boyertown is also a freshman, coming in at 14-8. So battle the young guys, looking to make their name for themselves here early going in the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
2 freshmen. Oh, mama. And their day probably was hard at school, getting their books knocked out, other hands, maybe shoved in a locker or something like that, don't you? I'm talking. That's what happened to me, Dave. I don't know what happened to you. Oh, man. You could see the speed here,
Yeah,
Dave. The difference
just
between
the amount of
285 and one
is
in the light.
phenomenal. Correct. At this weight class, they move really well.
Wow.
They're very active, and it makes for a very exciting match. And they don't mess around too much. They go all out here for the first 2 minutes of this period. We're getting under a minute in the first period with David Heiser.
Don't be mistaken, though. These kids are strong, even at this weight class, though. For their weight, they are strong individuals.
Absolutely. They spend just as much time as the weight room as the heavier weight classes, and they do just as much running and conditioning. Everybody's, for their pound for pound, is incredibly strong.
So Boyertown taking a 4-2 lead here, Dave. Gets the Rams in this matchup. Oh. All right. Bring him back to the center of the ring. Oh, there you go. Nice move.
Really shot the leg quick on that one. See if he can get this into a takedown as he's trying to gain control, get him over on his back.
Wow.
And just the flexibility of David Heiser to maintain his balance here on one leg. And you can see the relentless spirit of both of these wrestlers out here is just phenomenal.
Springford, he wanted to keep him in there. Ortlip did. He wanted to keep him in. Go for those points as Boyertown was driving to get out of the circle. Go back in there again.
And Dominic Ortlip, he lost his last match, the CB East. He lost 5-1 his last outing. So he's looking to get himself back in the win column for the Rams.
Well, again, probably Ortlip against, for his defense, he's a freshman. I'm sure he's wrestling against a lot of upperclassmen. You don't see too many freshmen starting varsity, so that's a great experience for him, but I'm sure he's going up against a lot more experience over the years. So to have the record of 8-10, that's worthy of something good. Still with a minute 48 here in the second period. Just trying to get that leverage there low, Dave. Boyertown's awarded a point there. And we heard a fan's disapproval there. Maybe
they didn't like that
father.
Call too much.
He did not like
as he lets him up. He has no choice. Yep. He tries to flip him there to get him on his back. But at this point, David Heiser just really looks like he has the upper hand. Some incredible quickness for him as he takes an 8-2 lead. And Ortlip has his work cut out for him now. We're getting down to almost the halfway point of the match, and he's down 8-2. So he's got to really make something happen here. He needs to escape and get a takedown and get himself back into this match.
He is aggressive, David. I mean, he is flat out aggressive. Just going after it up 8-2. Handily got the lead here. Whew. Really going after that leg. Unbelievable. The energy they're exerting right there. It's 50 seconds left. Seems like a lifetime for these kids, I'm sure.
And Ortlip at this point in time, he just wants to keep this score down, not let it get out of hand, and stay off his back. I mean, he's probably exhausted right now as David Heiser has been able to control this match. But Ortlip has some fight in him. He'll hopefully be able to turn this around and get an escape here late in the second period as he's down under 30 seconds.
I was going to say, you really don't have a time to catch your breath. The breathing has got to be the technique. You got to learn to breathe as he's. Oh boy, Dave. It's a little trouble. With 12 seconds left. There's we got a nice reversal there. Dave got 2 points. 8-4. Let's see if he can keep him down.
And he gets back in it, and wrestling is a team sport, and I'm sure Ortlip at this point in time realizes he needed to get some points. If you lose a decision, it gives Boyertown 3 points, but if you get that major decision, it gives them that extra team point. So you want to be able to keep the score within 8, and only give up 3 points. But he got himself back in it. Hopefully he can get out here and get a takedown and possibly sneak up here and win this match.
Coach Seislov tell him to go take him over his head. Oh,
Yeah, and you can hear Coach Seislov keep his head up as he tucks that head, and then David Heiser has the leverage in order to be able to roll him on his back. And I mean, you can just see here he's trying to get in and get him on his back, and Ortlip's just doing a good job of keeping a wide base, keeping his head up, and not giving David Heiser any point where he can gain leverage on him.
David Heiser, again, really getting going after the points here. Didn't like losing those 2 points in the previous period. A little over a minute here left to go. Let's see if Ortlip can gain some other points here. Try and get out of this and get up. There it is, head up again from Coach Seislov. Keep up that base. Don't want to give him anything with 50 seconds here left in the match. Let's see if David Heiser goes for it here, or he's going to be happy with the points. What do you think?
Well, at this point, you don't want to get caught. You certainly don't want to get yourself where, you get yourself in a position where you're going to, take the fall and get pinned. Especially at this point, both wrestlers are extremely tired, and you can see, David Heiser's just being super aggressive and just
look at his lock. He's got the leg
giving
locked.
him the arm bar and pushing down on him and just riding him out here. But Ortlip's fighting. I mean, you got to give it to him. He's doing everything he can not to give up a lot of points.
Driving that elbow, Dave, in the back of the head, just trying to make. And I guess that's kind of a tactic to try to force him to get a little annoyed, get out of there. Oh, nice reversal there. Got 2 there, Dave. 8-6.
Wow.
Nice.
You know what? Coach Seislov's over here really giving him his props. You can see Coach Seislov was really proud of him, how he fought at the end of that match. How he did not give up and how he was able to get a reversal and cut it to 8-6. That was a respectable match by Ortlip. And now we'll cut to the 113 weight division.
Now wrestling 113 for Boyertown, Julian Maldonado for Springport, Shane Reynolds.
All right, so Julian Maldonado here against Shane Reynolds, Dave. And Shane Reynolds is 4th in District 1.
Yeah,
he's got a tough matchup here against
and he
Reynolds.
Gets caught early on the takedown there by Maldonado. So this is Maldonado is ranked 4th in the district, or I should say he's 4th at 106, but he chose to wrestle up here against Shane Reynolds, who's ranked 4th at 113. So this is a real solid matchup, especially for district rankings for sure for these 2 young men.
And I don't like to point this out there, Dave, but it looks like an unfair. Look at the size of Reynolds compared to all. I mean, look at his legs, look at his upper body. I mean, it looks like 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have Shane Reynolds, who's a senior, 18-6 mark. So he's a little older, a little more mature. Maldonado, I mean, he's only a sophomore, 18-6 record coming in. So yeah, but Shane's definitely put together two promising wrestlers here in the Pioneer Athletic Conference with aspirations to move on to districts and qualify for the state tournament for sure. They have big goals this year, both of them.
Yep, 2 number 4s. So it's like a perfect matchup. I'm sure they're looking forward to this all week. So you got 2 really good wrestlers here with the matchup, and I guess that's a nice thing with wrestling now. You really don't worry about the weight class thing anymore. It's not like old school where they had to wear the trash bags all day and sweat.
No, there's certainly
and
good
worry
rules in
about
place anymore from wrestlers sucking weight, back in years ago when that would take place, and you had kids that weren't eating right, and it really took a strain on their overall health. But Maldonado, he's a sophomore, but he was 2nd in the Pioneer Athletic Conference last year, and placed 3rd in the district. So he's a top wrestler in this district. District 1, and Shane Reynolds wouldn't like nothing more but to put an end to that and make his mark, especially this being his senior year.
Maldonado's got my legs. Look at those things. He is all legs. Oh, there's possible. There's 2-1. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, nice
Maldonado.
there, Dave. There it is, Dave.
Wow.
Wow.
Maldonado real quick. Yeah, jumps up to a 4-1 lead. And fortunately for Shane, he was saved by the end of the buzzer. So he just needs to regroup, gain his composure. It's 4-1, but he can get a reverse here and get right back in it. But sometimes it's always good to be saved by that buzzer.
Confidence builder for Maldonado, taking that Now 4-2 lead, let him up, gave up a point there, Dave. So maybe Maldonado feels more comfortable standing up. Sometimes the wrestlers do that. There we go.
Good takedown by
Nice.
Shane to tie this match up at 4.
Wow.
Yeah, just incredibly quick. You can just see why these are two top wrestlers in the district.
Wow, look at this. Here we go, Dave.
Oh,
there you
man,
go,
he's
Dave.
got him. He's got him. Come on. Hold it, Shane. You got him.
He's got him. Oh, my God.
He's
Look
got
at
him. Yeah.
Wow.
Big time move
Look
by
at that.
Shane. Gets him in the cradle and gets the fall. Wow, what a match.
Woo. Just like that. Look at that.
Man, I love the excitement. Man, what a match.
Wow, you can't say enough about that as Reynolds just really turned it on there, made a nice move. Look at his teammates just mob him there. He knows that's a big win against Maldonado. And Maldonado probably over there a little frustrated with himself knowing he, as a sophomore, and again, Dave, that's probably that experience you're talking about with Maldonado only being a sophomore. And again, took advantage of that. Real nice match, though. Wow.
Man, what a match. All right, so here we have at the 113 weight class. This should be 120. We have Quinn Tobin, who's a junior, 16-4 on the year, going up against Chase Babb, who's another freshman and is posting a 15-8 mark. So
wow.
Boyertown has a lot of young wrestlers, and I mean, so is Spring Ford. But man, good to see some young talent here in the Pioneer Athletic Conference on the mat tonight.
And the last two, even though the score right now with the Rams leading here, and the Rams gymnasium here, 21-3, Dave. The score is not really indicative of the matches. The last two matches were pretty much just absolute solid matches. I mean, really good matches there.
Big time excitement as Tobin, is up early, 2-0, gets the early takedown. It's gonna, you can see him working up high. He's using his legs and looking to get some arm control and possibly turn him over. And you can see they're just methodical. Some wrestlers like to just go for takedowns, and then some wrestlers just like to grind it out. And Tobin here is you can tell he's comfortable on top as he's able to use his strength and his experience and that leverage.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how the light switch. You just talk about that last match, how exciting it was. He gets that pin at the last second. You could just see the energy from Springford now. You could almost hear a pin drop as these coaches, the only ones you can hear are the coaches instructing their wrestlers there, as the other teammates just watching on, almost waiting their turn against Boyertown here. Again, 15 seconds here as Springford has a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and you can see Quinn, he uses a lot of his legs. He ties him up, keeps his opponent flat where there's no chance for him to escape. And it looks like a technician out there, and just is in total control that entire time, and it has to be demoralizing to be his opponent in the way he works.
Yeah, you could tell the weight room here. He's a solid 120, and again he goes 120, 120 swings, both classes there. So he is strong for a 120. Good size. You think 6 pounds isn't much, but 6 pounds in wrestling, 121, that's a lot.
Right. As Tobin's able to get the reverse, and now it's flipped again, and Chance Babb gets the reversal again. So each wrestler gets 2 early points in the second period.
Springford leading 4-2 this match. Tobin still got a 2-point lead, a little over a minute 20 here left. Again, Springford Rams taking that lead, only losing that one match. But again, it was a close match there, Dave, 6-8. Oh, nice spin move. Nice. Wow. Look at that, he's just got to lock those arms, Dave. He's almost got, not enough there. Oh. Here we go. Oh, man. It's like a pretzel out there, Dave.
Yeah, just the flexibility and just knowing how to counter is just extremely important. Knowing what your opponent's trying to do and know how to maintain your leverage as your opponent's trying to work you is just key.
Balance is phenomenal. Springford gains another point with a 5-2 lead here. Got that same hair going, same hairdo.
Yeah, you see Babb right off the whistle, just real quick. But then again, you can see the athleticism of Tobin, who is able to just basically negate that strong move for a single leg takedown. And you know, Tobin, he's in control. He's quick. He's witty. You know, he's a very smart wrestler.
Look how wide his base is. Tobin's there.
And Tobin, his last outing, he pinned, you know, his opponent from CB East. So he's coming off a big-time victory. So he's looking to continue that here today.
As time runs out, we got a 5-2 lead here for Springford. Let's see what they elect to do. And yeah, you said that. There was a lot of pins against CB East that last matchup as we go over to the trainers here. So that's why we had a little stoppage. I think a little blood here. As Coach Seislov gives a little extra instruction. And Coach Landis. I don't know if they told you this though, Dave, but after the next match, we actually have a match down there on the mat. My money's on me. Here we go. As we tend to Babb here. And again, I'm sure these wrestling mats are no stranger to blood.
No, you know, you get somebody, it doesn't take much. You know, you get hit in the nose, you know, some cross face or you know, something like that. And I mean, we saw in the match just previous, you know,
Oh, the quickness.
you know, well,
wow.
with Dominic Ortlip and you know, Cade David Heiser, you know, you could see that there's some force going on. There wasn't anybody taking it easy, and you know, you're just trying to take control of the match any way you can, and it's
Everything
it's
is
easy
so
to get a
quick and
nosebleed,
rapid,
yeah?
Dave. The head snaps, the hands, the legs, and they're not doing it intentionally, obviously. Oh, here we go, Dave. Come on, he's trying to roll. Oh, he reversed it, Dave. Okay, I don't think Babb's father liked that very much, as I'm sure security is going to take care of that. Got to listen to those Pac-10 rules. Again, it's about sportsmanship out there, Dave.
Yeah, we
just
got
want to see these
we got
kids
some
battle.
vocal we got
Obviously,
some vocal
the
fans.
tension, yeah, and I don't blame the parents. You know, it's got to be tough watching your son out there, son or daughter.
Yeah, we just
out
have
there
some
alone.
intense fandom here in Ram Country, I guess, and well, we're not quite sure who it is for, Boyertown or Springford, but yeah, somebody's intense. You know, somebody's probably a previous wrestler. They know the moves and the rules very well, and you know, we always say in football, Monday morning quarterbacks, right?
That's right. That's right. As Tobin tried to hold on here, Dave, with about 40 seconds left with a 5-2 lead. Doesn't want to let him up. So let's see if Babb is even going to try to make a move here. It's a little bit of a delay. They're going to start back in the middle.
Yeah, you always have to stay active. You need to constantly be working. You got to you just can't stall, and
Yep.
you know, and that was the case there.
Oh.
And you know, he just needs to be active. You know, you keep moving your hands, keep trying different move, and you know, at this point, you know, Quinn, excellent match. You know, very tactical wrestler. You know, really gains control when he's on top. And you can see here, he's not going to give up with 18 seconds.
If you're Tobin, do you go for the pin, Dave, or you just settle for the points?
Well, at this point, you just want to ride him out. You know, you don't want to get yourself caught. You know, you're getting to the point of exhaustion, and you don't want to get caught and hurt yourself at this point in time. As Tobin's going to get the victory here at the 120 weight class for Springford, and Springford has a commanding lead of this match, 24-3.
Tobin adding to his victories there, now 17-4, so a nice little win there. Springford. Again, probably not as exciting as those pins. I'm sure Springford would love to see, and the fans would love to see a pin on every match. It's not going to happen.
For Boyertown, Nicholas Montani. For Springford, Gus Carfagno.
Here comes some speed here, Dave.
All right, so we have at the 126 weight class, we have Gus Carfagno come in. He's a sophomore, 6-14 on the year, against Nicholas Montanvez. Montanvez. I'm sorry. Up here
Montaigne.
in the
No,
booth,
you're right.
we don't have any lights up here, so I'd apologize
It is
for that.
Montaigne. You're
Nicholas.
right. Montaigne is 8-10 this year here, Dave. So about 500.
And again, he's in Boyertown running another young freshman out here for Boyertown.
Gus only a sophomore, so 2 young lads here. As Gus tries to get control here, Dave, or excuse me, Carfagno.
Yeah, Gus Carfagno here. He
Oh, nice move, Dave. Just got 2.
won his last match versus CB East at 15-4-0. So he had a decision. Was able to shut his opponent out. So he's feeling good about himself and looks to continue his winning streak.
I really like the aggressiveness that Springford just seems to start the match with. I mean, they just come out real aggressive, trying to get those 2 points or get those points right away. Here we go. Oh, did not like that. So he gave up a point there, 2-1, didn't want to lose it. So Coach Seislauf gave a little bit of a jeer there. Got 40 seconds left in this match. Again, trying to regain that leverage here, Dave. Look at his base of those legs. Oh, just got another point, 2 points, excuse me. So Carfagno giving him 3.
Yeah, Montanvez here. You can see the quickness of both wrestlers. This might be one of those high-scoring matches where you just get, takedown after takedown and some escapes and just keep working it. They both look very comfortable, on their feet and, getting those takedowns and racking up some points.
Montaigne just looked at the clock there. Dave noticed that the match, that round was almost over.
Yeah, it's always good to be aware. You awareness of how much time's left because your opponent at that point, might want to get that last second point, last second takedown, last second escape. So you always have to be mindful of how much time is on the clock.
I'd be
You
so
can see
afraid
him looking
though,
at the
to take
clock.
my
Well, true.
eye off of my opponent just even for a second with the speed that these at this weight class. Let's see if he can get out of this, Dave, and get that point. There it is, Dave. He's got 1. Taking a 4-3 lead here. The second period. I'll tell you what, Montaigne's got long legs. And I always say that's real good for the leverage in the wrestling. That's why I was told I would have been an All-State.
Insurance, All-State.
Probably.
Not All-State wrestling.
Probably right. You're probably right. Probably would need insurance if I was out there.
Yes, a big policy.
Oh, no. I got him, Dave. Oh, nice
no.
reversal, Dave. Nice. He countered it.
Oh, nothing. No
Real
advantage
nice.
gain there. That was an excellent job by Gus Carfagno avoiding a catastrophe. It just shows you the quickness and the mentality. You just can't give up at any point in time, and that was a great job not giving up any points there.
It's a constant fight. I mean, it really is. You saw like Carfagno there knew I was going to get those points, but on the way down, he constantly was fighting for those points, or excuse me, for that counter there. So he's still holding on to a 14-3 lead with 30 seconds here left in this second round. Springford holding on to a 24-3 lead. RCTV's coverage here. What a fantastic job by our camera crew down there. It's a great shot. It's a great idea by that Andrew Rothermill. That guy's a genius, Dave.
For sure. And, fellow Boyertown alum along with myself.
That's right.
We're Springford now through and through, and, it's neat to see the alma mater. Boyertown's always been well known for wrestling throughout the years, had a great program.
Yeah.
Several buddies of mine wrestled in high school. So it's
That's why I'm
good to
surprised
see the
you-
tradition continues. And
You're-
Springford
you're-
certainly does have their own tradition on Springford. Incredible wrestlers throughout the year. So 2 distinguished programs in the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
Yeah, I thought I was going to. I saw you're biased a little bit, you and Andrew, feeding the Springford wrestlers turkey before the match to kind of make him sleepy. I saw that, but didn't work. So we're holding on to a 24-3 lead. Is a minute 30.
And here he goes.
Wow,
He has
nice.
the upper hand.
Here we go, Dave. Good recovery. Almost had him. A little too much momentum, Dave, on that takedown. And he was able to roll his shoulder over there. Montaigne. So Montaigne, he's just fighting right now.
Gus Carfagno knows he has this match now. Now he just wants to, maintain control, stay on top, and he might let him escape here, which is okay.
8-5.
He has a 3-point lead, so he knows he's in control. He knows that his opponent now has to be aggressive, has to shoot the leg. And you'll see more of a defensive posture by Carfagno as he wants to protect his legs. He wants to stay low.
It's a good point. Like you said, Montaigne has to go for it now, down 3 of 40 seconds. And that's got to be an advantage for Springford there, as Carfagno holding on with a little over 30 seconds left.
Yeah, and
Coach Zeisloff, he's leaning in.
Yeah, you like how at the end of the match how the intensity builds up. The gyms get, people start shouting and, trying to encourage their teammates on. And
He's
as
going
you
for
can
more
see,
points here,
Carfagno is able to maintain control. He takes a peek up at the scoreboard with 20 seconds left, and he knows now it's gut check time.
Looked like he was going for more points there as Montaigne kind of backed off. Let's see. Ooh.
And at
Kind of
this
his
point,
last push.
you just have no gas in the tank, and you're just holding on. All that working out and all the running. And he's able to hold on to an 8-5 win. That is a big win for Carfagno. Well-deserved young man. He improves his record to 7-14 on the season.
I really love at the end of the match, though, Dave, where the kids just shake hands. It's just because it's the amount of energy it takes, whether you win or lose. There's just a lot of pride in there. You got to give them a lot of kudos for being able to do that for 6 minutes. It's phenomenal.
All right, so we have 132. We have sophomore for Springford, Aaron Judge, who's just 1-2 on the year, against a freshman for Boyertown, Dominic Sheridan, who is 8-10 on the year.
You said it. Boyertown is young, so this is going to be a team up and coming for years to come.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of freshmen.
Yeah, and Springford's been throwing out some young guys here too. So Aaron Judge wants to make a name for himself. Only 1-2 on the year. Not a lot of experience here at the varsity level, but tonight's the night. He can get himself a victory and earn him some more varsity matches coming up in the future.
Yeah, Coach Zeisloff won't brag about it, Dave, but he's probably I think he's the winningest coach in Springford history right now. He's been well over a decade here in wrestling in this gymnasium, so he's got a lot of wins under his belt, especially the last couple of years, doing really well in districts, sending a lot of wrestlers the past seasons to districts. So he's got a wealth of talent here at Springford. So we'll see if Aaron Judge is one of those talents. With 0-0 with 1 minute left to go. So Rams leading overall 27-3. We're counting down that last minute. Yeah, it's like I said, Dave, Zeisloff's been at this for over 2 decades, and it's been a winning program here at Springford, so he seems to have a plethora of talent each and every year.
Yeah, and they have good youth programs at Springford. They have the feeder programs. Kids start early. Just like all sports at this point in time. A lot of opportunities to wrestle, and it's good to see the student athletes stick with it.
Oh, nice roll over there, Dave. Let's
Nobody
see
has control
Dave.
yet.
Yep.
Oh, now he's
Here we
caught.
go.
Now he
He's
just
gotta
has
roll
to
him
fight
off.
for it now. Just stay alive, and he's able to get off his back, which is good.
Boyertown walking away with 2 there.
Needs to get his right arm free, and he does. As he gets back points there, and he's off to a 5. Sheridan's off to a 5-0 start. And like we said, Aaron, this is his first year of varsity wrestling. This is only his 4th match, so it's a learning experience. But hopefully he can bounce back here in this second period and get himself some points. He's going to start in a down position, so hopefully he'll be able to get an escape, maybe a reversal and a takedown, and he's right back in it. You always got to think positive.
I think Coach Zeisloff did give him the decision. He told him, you're starting down. You're getting out of this. You're getting a point. So let's see if that encouragement worked here. Looks like, he's, basically Sheridan's working real hard to get Boyertown their first victory, or excuse me, their solid victory here tonight as he gets 2 points Springford. Nice. Trying to get that winning streak off. Springford just unleashing tonight.
Yeah, so Aaron just needs to settle down. Now the fury's over of getting, taken down and giving up some back points. Now he's in control. Now see what he can do, working the top, getting some arm control, and you can see, Dominic for Boyertown, he just kind of, he's just not trying to do too much. He's content. He knows he's
here we
up.
go, Dave. He's really trying to get that arm. You can see Sheridan fighting for his life there. Everything will not let him. But it looks like Judge just so close. He's getting a lock. Got 40 seconds left in this round.
He's going to try to turn him.
Again, he's looking for that hole there, Dave. Just anything in there. Right in the middle. Nowhere to go. Here we go. Oh, my God. Look at all that fight.
He's going to get some points here.
He has tried so hard.
He's got 2. Is he going to give him 2 for back? No signal yet.
5 seconds.
He awarded 2 back points.
He did. Gave him 2. Oh. Shot
Good
to the
job
head
by
there,
Aaron.
Dave.
Good job by Aaron
this.
getting 2 points. Nice job.
Real
and you
nice
can
job.
see a way to settle in. You're down 5-0 early. And he gets a takedown, settles in, able to get him on his back and get 2 points. So he's right back in it.
It's got to be in
2 minutes
Sheridan's
left.
head. Up 5-0, as you said, and just gave up 4 straight points. So it's basically, this is it, do or die, this match right here.
Yeah, excellent amount of composure out there by that young man. Again, this is only his 4th varsity match, and that composure that he has out there is incredible right now as he's has a single leg looking to get a takedown.
He's trying to get that leg. Come on.
He's trying. Oh. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. He's got to get behind him.
Nothing.
He's got to get his leg free.
Come on.
Come on, Aaron.
Let's see if Judge try to go through and lock those arms. Roll him over. Here we go. And he's looking a little, he's gassing Sheridan here, Dave. He's really gassing Sheridan. That's using a lot of energy down there on the bottom like that. All that weight. Judge using
Still
this.
no
Look
control yet. He gets a takedown here.
50 seconds left.
Plenty of time. No panic.
Yep. Oh. He's going for that side. He's trying to get him out of the circle.
Oh.
He does.
Man, good work by
Nice Sheridan.
Dominic Sheridan on that. And good work by Aaron. Aaron working for that takedown. Both wrestlers are exhausted at 40 seconds, and the gym's coming alive. Teammates are coming alive. This is why high school wrestling's just an incredible event to be at.
This is incredible. Look at that. Look at his stance. Here we go. Listen to all that coaching on the sidelines. Here we go, Dave. Oh,
he's got to get his leg free. Aaron's needs to get that leg free.
There we go.
Oh, dangerous. 1 point awarded to a Boyertown on that.
Got the nosebleed, a lot of nosebleeds here tonight, so I guess a headshot will coach Zeislov.
All right, well, this is going to work right here for Aaron, so he gets a breather. I mean, unfortunately, his opponent does too, but right now score is 6-4, and he's going to need a quick takedown in order to
get the win.
Get the win, or even force a little bit of overtime, and Aaron has to get a quick takedown here, and he's looking. You can see there he shot for the leg immediately, and all Sheridan's going to do is just hold this position and try to stall. So Aaron needs to do something real fast.
Yeah, as you said, Sheridan made an absolute real great move to get out of the circle there to save himself, because he was about to get 2 points against him as Judge was going to get the win. He holds on for a 6-4 win here. Big matchup.
Certainly not a lack of effort by Aaron. Good job, young man. A lot of fight, a lot of desire there, and only his 4th varsity match. And that'll get the match. Springford has a comfortable lead still, 27-6, and that'll bring up the 138-pound weight class.
Judge really disappointed with himself, but he can't be disappointed with himself. He came back from 5-0 there, Dave. Or excuse me, 4-0.
All right, we have a good matchup here for spring four. We have Jack McGill, who's a sophomore, 20-4, ranked number 5 in the district, going up against Evan Detweiler for Boyertown, who's a junior, and he's only 1-7 for the year. So, looking for Jack to do some good quality work here and get himself a victory tonight and
I
get
think Jack
himself
will.
to 21 wins on the season.
Yeah, Detweiler's got a hard task here because the McGills are a wrestling family. It's
Yeah.
tradition here. They're a good wrestling family too. Solid wrestler, solid family.
So Jack, he is coming off a pin against Central Bucks East in 1:35 seconds. So his last match, he made quick work of it for sure. So I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing that
Oh,
again.
look at
as
this,
he
Dave.
is
He's
able
got
to
him
roll
already,
him on the
Dave.
back, and
That did not
just
take
like
long.
that, we get a pin in 54 seconds. Good work, Jack McGill, who improves his
Wow.
record to
You just saw the
21-4
power there.
on the season.
Coach Landis, the assistant wrestling coach there, just gave a big smile as he knew. Wow, Dave, you called that 1:20. That probably was only about 35 seconds in the match. Really only had to make one move there as McGill just annihilated him.
All right, so we have the 145-pound weight class. We have Zach Needles for spring four. It's just a sophomore. He's 16-7 on the season, going up against Connor Neiswinder, who was a senior who is 4-9 for Boyertown. You know, Zach's coming in. You know, he was able to come off a pin his last match. You know, so he's looking to continue his win streaks, having a solid season. Just a sophomore, and you know, it's good to see these young wrestlers with posting some real good records against quality teams. As we said, Spring Ford has a very difficult wrestling schedule, and have a record like that, you're a quality wrestler at this young age.
Oh, nice flip over. Zach Needles. Try and get those first points. It's got to be a long day for his mom. She's a teacher in the district. Place she's at the high school. I saw her here tonight. So we're going to go back to the center there, Dave. No points awarded. As you said, you got to kind of keep moving here. You can't just lay there. So again, trying to gain each other.
And you can see on our camera work here at the up close view of all the, you know, they're trying to get control, the wrist control, how strong they need to be with their hands, you know, constantly grabbing each other's wrists, and you got to escape and, you know, be aware of what your opponent's trying to do at all times.
Here we go, Dave. Oh. Pulled too hard. Oh, man. That's got to be an awkward position here, Dave. Here we go. Just pulled him on top.
Yeah, so Zach needs to get his leg out, and he does. That's all he
go.
needed to get that takedown to get control, as he takes a 2-0 lead here at the end of the first period, and he's going to get some, probably just try to see if he can get one quick move and roll him over and get some back points. You can see him working, and this will end up doing it for the first period as Zach gets out to a 2-0 lead early.
Real nice to get that jump out like that, get that 2-0 lead, put that pressure on Boyertown as Neiswinder trying to catch his breath here. Coach instructs him, Neiswinder, excuse me, as coach tells him to take the down spot from the ground. See if he can get up right away, get those points. See if Neiswinder can try to recoup from that 2-0 lead here. Needles just trying to catch his breath as he gets up. There he goes. Gets
and Zach, he has a lot of varsity experience. Wrestled as a freshman, you know, posting a 17-16 mark last year. So he has a lot of matches under his belt early on in his career. So, you know, and again, that's all boding well for him this year for sure, as he has posted a real good record. Wants to move up in that district rankings, you know, and maybe make a name for himself this year.
It's unbelievable when you think about how instinctive, how quick they have to make a decision on a move and counter a move at the same time. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
It is amazing, as he is able to get 2 more points in a takedown. He's up 5-0.
So he drives into the ground here. See if he gets on his back heel, boy. And again, Neiswinder does not want to be in this position against Needles, but Needles wants him right where he has him. 40 seconds left to go in this second period. Second round. So he's trying to get that leverage here, Dave.
You can hear Sislov's telling him, Zach, how much time's in. He wants him on his
nice.
back,
Rolled
and he
him
has
over.
a nice move, and you can see he has total
He's
control
trying.
of that left arm.
He's
And
got
he's
that
able to
leg
pick
too.
up some
Just
back
need a little
points.
bit. Need a little bit more of that back leg. Almost had it.
He's awarded 3 back points, so he's up to 8-0 lead. Good job here by Zach. Good work. You know, good arm control. You can just see the power he has in his hands, and he doesn't give his opponent an inch to breathe, an inch to move. He's in constant control.
He's got really strong legs, Dave, which is really big, as you can see. Like I said, it's basically wrestling a tree trunk. Look at those legs on that young man.
No, at this point, you know, Zach, he's up 8. You're going to get your team 4 points if you keep the 8-point margin. You know, you wrestle smart. You don't want to get yourself caught in a position where, you know, you're going to put yourself in danger where, you know, one wrong move and you're on your back. So, but you know, like I said, you know, Zach has a lot of varsity experience. He knows what he's doing out there, and he's going to continue to wrestle smart and wrestle strong as he's trying to get another takedown once he gets behind him here.
He's about to get
and
that.
he does.
There's 10-0, Dave.
Yeah, at this time he has a comfortable lead. He's gonna see if he can work himself and get a pin in back-to-back matches for Zach. I'm sure he knows that coming in as he is able to get him over. He's gonna get some more back points at this point. I think he's gonna get awarded 2. Yeah, so right at this point he wants to get, you know, 3 more points at least and get a major decision.
Oh my gosh. Look at that arm. Just the way he's driving his head, Dave. Look at this in his arm. He's really going for it. Look at this, Dave. He's going to get it. He's going. There he goes.
At this point, is he going to be able to get it? He's going to get it.
Oh, he's got. Oh, my God. He was so close. Here he goes. He's just rolling him over. Here we go.
He hasn't been.
There we go.
At this point, this is going to be a technical fall, but he wants the pin. He wants to go for the pin.
See if he gets it.
See if he can
goes
get
underneath the chin. That's a good move
At this
right
point,
there,
he's
Dave.
just
That's where the
wearing
leverage
him
he needed.
out.
That's the leverage. The mouth guard's covering his mouth here, Dave. He's got to get his breath.
Come on, Zach.
Here we go.
Come on, Zach.
Oh, he's driving it.
Come on, Zach. Boy, the fight that Neiswinder's showing
Dude,
is
he
just
looks like he
incredible, right?
Completely taking his air out. Oh,
Wow.
you know what? Give Neiswinder credit though for not
my
being
Lord,
there.
you
He
bet.
easily could have just gave up, and he battled to the end. So give him credit, even though he got shut out. A lot of credit.
Yeah, 5 team points there for Needles with the technical fall. Spring forward up 38-6. And that'll bring on our 152 weight class.
Dirk Nugent leading off for Springford here, Dave. Springford with a 38-6 lead over the Boyertown Bears here in Springford Gymnasium.
So Dirk coming in as senior, coming into this 2-point takedown for Dirk. Gets that early lead, comes into this match up with a 17-7 record. And Brighter for Boyertown is a senior as well, a 19-6. So
good match.
Real good match here. And you can see, you know, we're getting up in the upper weight classes, and you know these two guys look like it should be out in the gridiron playing some football too.
I'd say so. 2-1 right now. He let him out, gave him that point, succeeded the point there. Nugent did. Nugent trying to get low. Here we go. This is the old Greco-Roman style, it looks like here. Just 2. Oh, nice takedown, but Boyertown with a nice.
Yeah, Dirk coming off a good season last year. He qualified for districts. He was 22-16 last year, and you know, looking to improve that. You know, as a senior, he wants to place in districts for sure, not just qualify and extend his season maybe to regionals and who knows what could happen at that point.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing is, like I said, oh, wow. Nice rollover. Just got to try to go for the point there. Maybe rolled him over a little too far there, Dave. Got out.
Great work by Dirk. And he's able to avoid the takedown. Good work, good escape. No points awarded. He still has a 2-1 lead here in the first period.
Yeah, this, again, the Pac-10, it's just the wrestling is phenomenal. So in the districts, even with the records, it doesn't matter that much. These kids are going up against great competition week after week. They really are, especially this area. Going to districts with great experience.
Yeah, and next week, the next match for Spring Ford, it's the big one. It's up against O&J. So, at O&J, that's going to decide, who's going to get that number 1 seed for the team in the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
Yeah, again, both teams undefeated. And again, it looks like, if all goes well tonight, it looks like Springford should stay undefeated tonight and walk out of here as we're 2 minutes, second period, 38-6 Springford holding on to a big lead against the Boyertown Bears. Got an escape, got a point there. Again, I think he let him up. He just got out 3-1. Back to the center for action. This is Nugent with a 3-1 lead. Here we go, trying to roll him over. Oh, there's a quick move there, Dave. Here we go. Going for that leg. He's going for that takedown.
This is a good, incredible match. Is a brighter for Boyertown. He was third in the districts last year. So he comes in with a good record from last year, and Dirk's really holding his own. Good quality match going on here as we're hit the halfway point of the match.
Coach Seislauf did want him to give up that leg there. A little more instruction. There it is again. There he got it. Here we go. There it is. Come on.
No control yet. Good job. Good fight by both of them here. Not giving up that leg and let the other one get behind for a takedown, as he's going to put really both wrestlers upright to avoid just that stalling. And maybe Dirk, unfortunately here, might have a little bit more blood for the third time tonight. Again, this physical, a lot of contact going on.
It's like dinner at your house. People fighting, blood. All right, dinner at my house.
Yeah, that's the taste of your bad cooking, I guess, huh?
It's definitely not my bad cooking. It's everybody's fighting for that food. I make good stuff. So Coach Seislauf gets a little extra coaching in there, Dave. And, Dave, real quick, and again, RCTV welcomes your coverage here of the Springford Rams against Boyertown Bears. Dave, what do you think's been the difference tonight? What's helped Springford take such a commanding lead?
Every individual wrestler's doing their part. They're have a lot of experience, I would say, this year over Boyertown. It shows. You can't say that either one has a harder schedule to prepare. Both programs, face top-notch schools outside of the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Their dual meets, their tournaments, the individual tournaments. So they just, Springford just has the better wrestlers tonight for sure. And, hopefully, Springford can keep this going. Now it's individual time. The team thing's pretty much wrapped up. But at this point in time, Dirk wants this win. He wants his ranking in districts to keep improving. He has postseason aspirations. He wants to, first, win the Pioneer Athletic Conference. He wants to move on to districts, and you know, here when you're facing top-level opponent, you know, this is the person that's in your way. You got to take care of business, and so far he is as we're winding down in period number 2.
I was gonna say, it almost seems like this is probably a sport where you really don't have a home advantage. Whether you're, it just comes down to who's the better wrestler.
It's just one-on-one. No team about it out there.
Nope.
Yeah, you want to get your team points and win the team match, but when you're out there one-on-one, that's it. Nobody else can help you.
And strategy-wise, really unselfish because we've seen a couple of kids, earlier, especially like for instance,
Ortlip did a
Boyertown,
nice
Maldonado, changing weight classes for points. And as you said, that comes in. Sometimes you got to give up, because you're going to get certain points, so you got to give up maybe a victory to get certain points, or anything to help out your team. Spring forwards up. Nugent 3-2 here.
This match is going to come down to a takedown. As
Oh.
we see here, just incredible speed and quickness by both wrestlers. Brighter and Nugent are just squaring off and they got to each will themselves a victory as Nugent's trying to hold on to a 1-point lead here. He's going to get behind him. Don't let go of that leg.
Do not.
Dirk's got to keep that right leg.
I think he's going to put it back in the center.
And he's not going to let go. He's holding on to dear life.
See?
Nice job by Dirk.
Yep.
Yeah, he lets that right leg go. He's going to give up a 2-point takedown and be down in this match.
And I don't know if that's Principal Nugent's son as he's lurking on the side there. It is definitely. You can see him pacing over there like a tiger. It's got to be hard for him. Watching his son, he wants to cheer him on. Ex-coach here at Springford here, Dave. So I'm sure he wants to. There, he just yelled some tips to his son as he came up to the mat.
Yeah, it's intense. You're cheering, you're hoping for the best as he's able to get the single leg.
He's cheering him on. Here we go. 40 seconds left here,
Don't
Dave.
let go of that leg, Dirk. Don't let go of that leg.
Nope.
As we're winding down to the last 30 seconds of this match. And they're going to put them both up. All right. Tense moments, 32 seconds left.
I'd
Both
say
in the
so.
upright. Takedown wins.
I don't know who's more intense right now.
Oh,
Dad
he's
or
going to
Truth
get it.
just got it.
Oh, he's got to escape here. It's all right. Gain your composure, Dirk. He needs to escape. That's 20 seconds. No time to panic.
This could be a big win for Boyertown here, Dave.
All right, he's going to get a fresh start here. He's got to get every ounce of energy he can right here at the whistle. You're going to see him make one quick move to try to get out of it and tie this up. I like at the end of these matches how the gym comes alive. You can hear everybody yelling and screaming, giving them some energy. Is he going to get?
Come on,
get out! You got to get out. 7. Can he get out? Get the arms apart. Get the hands apart. Get the hands apart. 3. Oh. Good effort by Dirk. Unfortunately, ran out of time. Almost had it. Good fight by Brader. You got to give your hats off to him as he improves his record on the season to 20-6, and Dirk will fall to 17-8 on the season.
Really great match there.
Oh, very
really
exciting.
Technical there, as you said. With basically Brighter coming on and getting those 2 extra points to get that little lead as he held on, did a nice job against Nugent. So,
all right, here we go. The 160-pound weight class we have for Boyertown, Preston Fox, who is a sophomore with just a 1-0 record, and he will go up against Jason Lapore, who is a junior with a 2-4 record on the season. So again, some wrestlers here who don't have a lot of varsity experience this season, looking to improve as Boyertown's Fox jumps up to out to a 2-0 lead.
yeah, it's a family night here tonight. Jason Lapore's got his older brother here, Matt, cheering him on. So let's see what Jason could do with that family support as he's down 2-0 early right here with a minute 32. But Springford's still holding on to a 38-7 to 9 lead. So as you said, yeah, 2 young kids. So again, basically, you know, very early in their careers, not too many matches under their belt. What are they looking to do here?
Just make a name for yourself. You want more varsity time, you got to produce, and you know, and now's the time for him to do it. And you know, Jason had some experience last year. He was 3-8 at the varsity level last year. You know, hasn't had a lot of opportunity here early going, trying to battle for some time with some teammates, and you know, no better way to do it than the present. You know, as he is able to escape and cut the score in half. So hopefully Jason have a good showing. You can hear his dad Joe out there in the crowd yelling Jason, and you know, take a shot, Jason. You can hear his dad, and I'm sure, you know, his older brother Matt, he's also in the crowd tonight. We saw him. They're cheering hard for their brother and Joe for his son.
You can see the difference in the wrestling styles. It looks like, you know, again, Lapore wants to do more of the inside, while Fox a little bit quicker once you use that speed to kind of get those takedowns.
And as Coach Seislov, you know, just yells out, get physical, you know, get in there. And, you know, hopefully, you know, Jason will heed that message and take it to his opponent here, as he was in tight, had to control the head, but, you know, decided, you know, that wasn't the best for him and let him go.
Fox real quick for his size. I mean, at 152, I mean, he's, or 160, he is quick. So again, Lapore trying to make a move. Oh, oh boy. Pouring a little bit of trouble there as he's trying to hold on. Let's see what he could do. He's trying to counter, Dave, best as he can. Oh.
Oh, Preston has a
That
hold
arm
of that
lock.
leg, so
Wow.
Jason could not get the takedown here at the end. Yeah, Seislov
tells him to go down.
He tells him to take the down position.
Do what the coach says.
Yeah, it's always wise.
Try to get that point, getting up, getting out of this. See if Jason can here. Stand up. Oh. There's a lot of big boys in that family, those Lapores.
Yeah, they're fed well.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly want to make those Costco runs for that family and those growing
Yeah.
boys for sure.
Oh, yeah. Had all 3 of them in my
Let's see
class.
if he can
right?
get out here. Come on, get out, Jason. Oh, he's unable to escape. Good work by Fox. You know, it was almost like, you know, Jason thought he was going to get the escape there, and Fox just grabbed him by both legs and then, you know, forced him out of bounds. And he's not going to give up that easy escape, that 1 point easily, Fox.
Oh, start that over again before the whistle. It looks like Fox is trying to use Lapore's size against him, his strength there.
Come on, now get out.
There he
Good
goes.
job.
Got that. Ties it up. So Lapore ties it up here with a little bit over a minute left to go in the second round. It's 2-2. Let's see. And again, I'm sure Lapore looks like Fox type that once the longer the match goes on, the stronger he's going to get there, Dave, because he looks like he's got that endurance, that speed as he gets the takedown. As I say that, going up 4-2. So, again, I'm sure Lapore, like I said, doesn't want the match to go on long, rather be short.
Yeah, I mean, Fox just looks, at this point in the match, a little bit more aggressive in the match. And Jason just has to trust his instincts and be a little bit more physical, as we heard Coach Seislov telling him. And you certainly don't want to wrestle tentative.
Yeah, he wants to just hold on here and get into that third period, get that quick little breath, doesn't want to give up another point. Only being down 2, he's really not that, he's definitely in striking distance, only being down 2.
See if he can escape here.
Oof. Oh, he's really locked in. I don't think he's going to get out of that. No way. All right, so he's only down 2. He's in striking distance here. Dave down 4-2. See Alexa start down. Fox.
Jason, the junior.
There
You
we
know,
go.
here, and you can hear again, you can hear his dad yelling out to him, trying to give him some words of encouragement, give him that little extra energy. As Fox is, you know, just a sophomore. But, you know, Fox definitely has some serious power, but I mean, so does Jason here.
Oh.
That's it. A little bit of an aggressive attitude right there. You know, didn't let him get up and just attacked him here. He wants to spin around the side. Come on, get behind him here.
Just put his head down, so I think he's going to make him get back into center circle here, give him a little bit of the count. And, yep. So Fox just content rolling out play there, but he does get the point. 5-2. So Jason's really got to make a move here, Dave, to get back into this.
Yeah, he certainly needs to score the next point. He needs to get the next takedown. As you can see, Fox still aggressive, you know, and Jason needs to just move his feet, be quick on his feet. As Fox has definitely been the aggressor this entire match, but you know, Jason, hey, plenty of time. You have a minute left. Yeah, he just needs to gain his control, his composure here, and hopefully get a takedown here. You got to work behind him.
Classic case of speed versus strength here, Fox and Lapore. He's got brute strength versus speed. The speed right now has got a 5-2 lead. See signals.
As you can hear Jason's teammates from the sideline, you tell him to push it, you know, dig deep. I mean, you just, the amount of guttiness you need, the aggressiveness, the energy, you have to dig deep, you know, and Jason's at that point. 25 seconds left in this match. He needs to get his leg free. The ref's doing a nice job here on that. Weren't going anywhere, and get him in the upright position and get a more of an offensive-minded wrestling.
Jason's got to be aggressive here, Dave. He's just got to go. He can't toy around.
There you go. There you go. Come on, Jason. Drive. Drive. There you go.
There you go. 5-4. Just needs to get another point here, Dave.
He's going to be able to roll him over.
Let's go.
He's going to be able to go him over. Oh.
All
right. Good effort, Jason. Good effort. All right. So, unfortunately, Jason suffers that 5-4 loss. But, you know, good effort all the way around. It took him all the way down to the last minute. Was able to get that last-minute takedown, but couldn't roll him over on his back to secure the victory. And Boyertown scores 3 team points.
Yeah, Jason did a nice job there with the takedown. Just couldn't, as you said, he was trying desperately to get him to roll over and get that extra point, but he couldn't get it, so he can get into the overtime match there. But, oh, a nice little rollover.
All right, so 2-point takedown for Alan Alexander for Boyertown at the 170 class. He is a freshman with a 13-9 record. He will go up against Springford's Chase Smith, who is number 4 in the district. And he is a senior with a 10-4 mark. And Chase Smith, he's also coming off of a quick pin with 44 seconds against his last opponent in his last match. So he's going to look to continue his winning ways for Springford Rams. He is able to get a takedown, even this matchup at 2-2.
Chase got that classic wrestling, that tall, lean, but very strong body. It's really tough for an opponent.
Yeah, and Boyertown's throwing out another freshman yet again. You know, like we said, just as he's able to get an escape and take a 1-point lead. Just the amount of young wrestlers that they have over in Boyertown is just amazing.
It's real nice for their future for Boyertown, but future right now for Springford with the 38-12 lead. I'm sure they like that future a little bit better right now. As Chase looking to get back into control here. He's up down 3-2. Oh, here we go. Gonna put him back in the center here.
No points awarded. No start over in the center.
Here we go. Oh. Trying to force his will here. 30 seconds left to go. Just trying to get that lead. get in the second period, at least tied. So it's like a brand new match. See what Chase can do here. Chase really tall, really lean.
Oh, man, just a quickness.
Maybe took a wrong chance there, Dave. That's a freshman move.
Oh,
Against
man.
the experienced wrestler. Nope.
Good work by both Alexander and Smith on that. Boy, oh boy, none of them giving him an inch, just staying with it and not giving up any control whatsoever. And that one, just the flexibility that you need on the wrestling match. It just looked like a real uncomfortable position, but boy, they just bounced right back up like there's nothing going on.
It's a gutsy move by Alexander against Chase Smith there. It's that experience. There we go. Got another point. Chase letting him out there.
So experience here, Chase being a senior. Yeah, he's down 4-2, but he knows his skill set. He knows he's going to be able to get a takedown and be able to get back in it. And as unfortunately as I say that, Alexander's able to get the leverage and get another takedown for a 6-2 lead.
I mean, at this point, how hard is it? Basically we said, he's ranked 4th in the district, Chase Smith there. How hard is it to kind of hold back, looking at, and you're down 6-2 and not press it and do something that's out of your realm?
Like I said, you just got to trust your skills here. As Chase is Scent really needs to reverse this, and he does. And you could just see the experience comes in there. He's able to use Alexander's momentum against him, and hopefully he'll be able to flip him over and get some points here.
Yeah, that's where experience comes in, as he gets 2 points.
And Chase is coming off a good season last year. He was 28-2. He was 4th in the regionals. So Chase Smith, he wants to improve himself over last year. And he had a real good season.
Missed it there, Dave. Missed it a little bit there. Almost cost him a point. Well, it did cost him a point. 7-4. So we're winding down to the second period. Chase Smith down 7-4. Ooh.
Not sure what was called there, but Chase is looking like, I don't agree with that call. Didn't say anything, but just took a good approach. Didn't say anything. Like I said, he's going to keep his composure here. 7-4, winding down this, in second period, and with 2 minutes left in the match, Chase has his work cut out for him, but hopefully he'll be able to pull it through.
Chase kind of frustrated, letting out a little scream there because he thought he had the move there, and the referee kind of stepped in there. All right.
Chase is going to, you hear Coach Syslov encouraging Chase to take the down position, and he will. Yeah, you get an escape. And Alan Alexander chose to give him the point.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes down to a takedown. Chase needs to use his experience here, his conditioning, get a takedown. As you can see, he's just working.
What do you think the reason could be for Boyertown giving up that point?
I just think, Allen's probably just good at taking down, not real good at riding. Why expend that unnecessary energy trying to stay on top? And let's just get to the upright position and use maybe his strength of takedowns to his advantage. So I think each individual wrestler is different, and that's probably what Alan Alexander and the Boyertown coaches are thinking at that point by giving him the point early.
Yeah, so conceding that point, so shrinking that lead to 2 as Chase is looking for a takedown here to tie it up here, Dave. Trying desperately. Here we go.
All right, we're down to under a minute. Chase still has plenty of time. Again, this is where that experience, comes into play. He knows that this match is far from over. Plenty of time left. Oh, good double leg takedown. Wow, ow, that was just quickness right off the get-go.
Yep. Just wanted it more a little bit there. And he took it, went for those legs.
He's going to let him up. Yeah, like I said, I think Allen just exudes some quickness. You can see he's good at that takedown. He's quick. As he lets him up again, he's just working him at this point.
Oh.
Just the conditioning and
oh, no. Oh, man.
Not to give another takedown for
Nice
Allen.
counter. Gonna hold on here, Dave. Big upset here.
Yeah, big upset. I'd have to say that. And, Chase may be caught off guard by Allen's quickness. Good match by Allen. Get his team some points, get himself possibly a signature victory, and get him some confidence moving forward. And, Chase, he'll regroup from that. He'll learn. And, he has to just move forward and keep his eyes moving forward, train that much harder.
Yeah, definitely a big upset, big victory, maybe a moral victory there by the freshman.
Now wrestling 182 for Boyertown, Jimmy Sinclair for Springport, Joey Milano.
Got a good match here, another.
All right, so this will bring us to the final match of the evening. We have Joey Milano, who is third in the districts. He's just a sophomore with a 23-1 record, and he will go up against Jimmy Sinclair from Boyertown, who is a sophomore with a 7-6 record.
So I'm sure Joey Milano being a little bit cautious here after seeing Chase Smith go down. I'm sure he's not going to take his opponent here, Sinclair, lightly at all. Oh, what a nice takedown. So you got a 2-0 lead here. A little over a minute. And yeah, I was just saying, Dave, obviously probably Milano looking on that last match. He's not going to take anything for granted in this match watching a Chase Smith go down.
Right,
so.
and he's going to get awarded back points here. He's going to take commanding control early. And Joey's coming off a freshman season when he was 19-2. And his last match, he won by technical fall, 21-2. So he just schooled that last one. He wants to continue his winning ways. And Joey Milano, he was the Pac-10 champ as a freshman, and he's looking to continue that. He's going to get some more back points here, and you can see he's well in control of this match. As it actually looked like he was taking a look at us up here, calling the match from high above as he had his opponent on his back.
Definitely did a nice job showing the aggression here as he's got an 8-0 lead, so gaining some more points for his team. Springford holding on here.
Sometimes I wonder when, you get a wrestler that's just good and dominating. Does he toy with his opponent a little bit and just rack up the score? What's more demoralizing for your opponent? Getting beat, 22-2 or getting pinned, where you're just getting worked over and over. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of approach that Joey's going to take here as he's well in control of this match.
And an ex-roommate at college who was all-state in high school, and then also at towards Coatesville, and then also at Kutztown. And he did exactly what you said. He would punish instead of pinning. He enjoyed the punishment, and like you said, those great wrestlers can do that.
Oh, absolutely. They'll just work you over, take you down, put you on your back, let you up, take you down, put you on your back, and let you up. And they kind of have that mentality that they're just going to just give you a beat down. And it'll be interesting to see. That didn't look too comfortable there for Joey. Glad he's all right. A little extra torque on his knee. But Joey's well in control. Just a sophomore this year, and he certainly has a bright future for the Springford Rams.
Really quick for his size. Look at this, Dave. Oh, wow. Just saw the power and the speed.
His dominance.
He's got him.
That's a good way to end the night. Joey Milano is able to get the pin in the first period with 1.7 seconds left. And that'll end tonight's match with Boyertown taking a commanding victory, 44-15.
You mean those Springford Rams taking that lead with a 44-15. And Dave, just an unbelievable. You saw the home advantage here is about to shake hands. And Springford just, they did a nice job battling tonight, but Springford just had too many wrestlers with at least, they have about 4 pins here tonight. So there was no way. They were just racking the points up early. So Springford doing a real nice job here at home.
Yeah, Springford improves their record to 13-3, undefeated in the pack. And again, next week at Owen J. Roberts next Wednesday night will be the deciding one, as both teams are undefeated and look to get a Pac-10 team championship. And there'll be a lot on the line next week. It'll be a exciting matchup, and RCTV. You know, of course, you won't be there for a away match, but we still have some other programming coming up, Bill.
Hey, you don't want to miss that match, though. If you do love wrestling, make sure you go out and support these kids. I mean, you saw the effort here tonight, Dave. So the Springford Rams, again, victorious, dominating the Boyertown Bears 44-15. Along with Dave Pence, I'm Bill Culp. RCTV loves when you hang around with us. Until next time, have a great night, everybody.